Hey everybody, it's Michael Lehet. How are you? So, I got some bad news this week. Um, I found out that I'm turning into my grandmother, which I guess isn't a bad thing, but I'm turning into my grandmother. And the reason that I found this out was a friend of mine had come in to visit me, and he asked if I would pick him up at the airport, and I said, sure, not a problem, I'll pick you up at the airport. And he said his flight comes in at 10:30 or 11 o'clock at night, because I had to leave my house at 10:30. So I jump in the car, and I'm driving out to O'Hare. It's about a 30-minute drive from here. It's not, it's not too bad. But as I was driving through the city, I suddenly realized that I'm afraid to drive at night now. I don't like to drive at night. Because normally what happens is when I come home from work, I'll park the car and I will, take the bus somewhere, I'll grab a cab somewhere, or I'll just walk. I normally don't use the car in the evenings. And sometimes on the weekends, I might park the car and not move the car again until Monday when I get back to work. And there's been times when I've even forgotten where my car is. But I remember my grandmother didn't like to drive at night, and I don't like to drive at night either. And it scares me that I'm turning into my grandmother. But it's okay, because I've got lots of mail to catch up on. For example, I just got my AARP application in the mail. Very excited for that. I'll have 4 letters now that I can add to the end of my name. And I may have won a scooter. This is better than Publishers Clearinghouse, because there's a free personal mobility assessment enclosed for me to look at, and I'm sure that if I get approved and then Medicare doesn't pay for it, they'll give me that scooter for free, for at least that's what they say on TV. And then also, Jesus may or may not love me. I'm not quite sure by reading the outside, but I've got plenty of time now since I'm not driving at night and I'm not going anywhere, and I'm just turning into